Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna sit. Wait, but look at my hand. If you're looking here and now look here, like at the same level, is that weird? Are you looking too low?
No, I think it's fine.
Okay. So my first question is, in your sports, do you have any like expectations for yourself, and do you think they're unrealistic? Like, do you set any like high standards for yourself?
Yeah, I feel like after playing on varsity for 4 years, I have like developed expectations for myself, and I have to meet them, or else I get upset with myself, and it's not pressure from other people. I put it on myself.
And this pressure that you said that the pressure only comes from you. Did this start in your high school career because you were like a starting varsity freshman?
Yeah, I'd say it developed from like last year, this year, especially because I had like my coaches, like they believed in me and they just let me do my own thing. So I had to work on like my own mental, like how to push myself, because they weren't going to push me. And freshman and sophomore year, I mean, I had all the upperclassmen to push me. So I had like these past 2 years, I had to lead everybody else and pick myself up too. So.
Yeah, and is that more difficult because you didn't really have a mentor? It was more just you relying on yourself.
Yeah, I mean, last year we had AJ for some of it, which helped me a lot. But
who's
this
AJ?
Year,
is he a
goalie coach? AJ was our goalie coach.
Oh, okay.
And this year, I had my other seniors to work with, but I didn't have anybody specific for goalie, because last year I had Justin, and the 2 years before that I had him, and he was a year older. But now I have to like push myself more, and I have to lead like the other goalies, like Connor and Luke, 1 year younger, and also the rest of the team, especially being a captain. Yeah.
Do you think your position too, because you're a goalie and you're the last line of defense, whether you stop the ball or not, I feel like that's a whole nother new pressure. So it's like, does your position play into that at all too?
Yeah, because especially after making a mistake, when they score, it's hard to come back, especially with a team that struggles to score. So it's also a lot more pressure, and it's mostly a mental game as a goalie.
Yeah.
Especially when you're just standing there alone and you just can't really move much. I mean, you're kind of just thinking alone with yourself.
Yeah. And do you think that because like your mistakes are kind of more detrimental because it does result in like them scoring, them getting like the upper hand on you, especially in a low scoring game? Like, does that also play a role into it?
Yeah, because if you make any small mistake, it can just ruin the whole game for your team.
Yeah.
And that's why you have to like be like mentally sound, and you have to be confident in yourself, because you have to be confident for the full 80 minutes, because if you let up for just 1 minute,
they can take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Do you think that you have learned how to be mentally tough?
Yeah.
And
especially
go ahead.
Especially over the 4 years, I've just learned how to get over my mistakes and just let it go. And especially playing club too.
Yeah.
I can be more relaxed in that, and I can make mistakes and learn from them, and I can just grow from it.
Your position also, I feel like it calls for a big voice. So it's like you have to be there for everybody else on top of yourself. How do you think like the communication that you have to present also can affect that?
I feel like, especially as a captain this year, I had to communicate a lot more.
Yeah.
But I feel like that communication really helped me focus more, and it helped me just be more connected with my team, and it allowed me to be more confident, especially like talking so loud and knowing I was like a leader on the team. It helped me be more confident myself too.
Yeah. Did you ever have any goals to play soccer collegiately, and have they changed at all?
Yeah. So I wanted to play soccer in college since freshman year. I wanted to play up until like this past spring. I didn't want to play in college anymore after wanting to go to like very competitive schools with competitive teams. I didn't want to deal with all the stress that I had getting recruited and then playing on that team for 1, 4, 3, I don't know.
Yeah,
few
exactly.
Years. I just wanted to focus on academics, and I feel like soccer really brought a lot of stress in college, especially just starting the recruiting. That was stressful.
Yeah. So the like tying it to school, how do you balance as a high school athlete, and you say that you play club and stuff, how do you balance those two things and manage to like come out on the good side of it?
I really just have to focus on academics first and get my work done as soon as I get it. Just be quick and focus in school, so then I can not worry about my schoolwork while I'm playing soccer. So I can just be focused on one thing at a time, and I just keep them separate as much as I can.
Has that, if you are behind on work, does it ever kind of like infiltrate into the game? Or are you you're pretty good at separating those two?
I'm pretty good at separating them, but sometimes if like, especially as a goalie, if I get bored, I can just like think about the stuff I have to do at home later, so that actually messes me up sometimes.
I don't know, does it contribute to like mistakes, do you think?
Sometimes, if I'm not focused and it's like a boring game, I could make a mistake.
Yeah. Let me think of other questions that I have, because I don't know if I have any. There's one more that I wanted to ask, and I forgot what it was. Oh, have you ever wanted to quit before? Like, experienced burnout to the point where you think that you might want to quit your soccer career?
I've liked playing all my life, but last year was a little bit rough, especially junior year. There was so much work. I've never really wanted to quit high school, but club, I did quit. Last year, it was just really stressful playing club actually all 3 years, playing in the spring with lacrosse, because I had to manage 2 sports at once, and I had to skip almost every soccer practice for lacrosse. And then it was just really rough, and it was just hard to play with a team last year because the whole team was new for club, and it was hard to get to know everybody, and I just didn't know if it was worth it to spend dedicate all that time to club if I wasn't going to play in college. So that's why I quit and wanted to focus on school and high school sports.
With a new team too, as you're like a returning player, do you think that was a whole nother pressure on you, because people did feel confident in you, but you had like a whole brand new set of people? Yeah,
I mean, they all knew, they believed in me, and they knew that I was good, but I had to, especially in the spring, I'm not like, we don't practice as much, I don't play as much, so it was hard to just like play 1 game a week with no practice. There's also a lot of pressure because everybody else, like, they have high expectations of me, but I know I sometimes can't meet those expectations without practicing. So it's hard, especially in the spring.
Okay, I think that was it.
All right.
Thanks, Jit!
How long is that? Like 7
7:20.